Greetings. This is going to be a all 12. Had to go eat some dinner really quick. So this is going to be a love reading for all 12. The deck that I'm using is a bit saucy, is a bit spicy. So if I prepare to be triggered, or if you're already just an open person like that, then enjoy, indulge yourself. All right, so Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you don't know anything other than your sun sign, please, especially in love and romance readings, check your moon and your Venus. So just go into Google, type in free birth chart, click on whatever link you prefer, fill out your birth information, and find out what your moon and your Venus are. 2 of Cups, Capricorn. Oh my gosh, I'm flabbergasted. This is a very sexy, saucy deck, Capricorn, but these people have their clothes on. And he is courting her properly. Insane, right? And this is like old days, Renaissance times. Some of you guys could be dealing with that medieval Renaissance era, watching things like House of Dragons, Game of Thrones, I'm hearing Little House on the Prairie, Downtown Abbey. I never watched that one, but my roommate really enjoyed that one. Shout out to Claudia. So there's an energy here, Capricorn, that some of you reconnecting to your innocence and courting in a state of innocence. So Capricorn, don't worry, we know you're not innocent, but there's an energy here of wanting to reclaim and step back into a place of innocence. Go at the pace that feels innocent, wanting to reconnect to your inner child, connecting to others and lovers from a place of your inner child, because realizing that going to certain substances or going to quick hookups, or I'm hearing fast and furious, so some of my Capricorns can go to adrenaline to kind of get that hit, and it's not doing it for them anymore. Either that, or there have been like enough injuries here, or near-death experiences. I'm seeing it here. Something with a tree. This could have been even like a near-death experience where you're laying down, you look up and you see trees, or something in the trees, or something involving a tree. Something here also with daffodils, daisies, sunflowers. The song Sunflower, is that a Post Malone song? The sunflower, da, 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 da. It's a love song. So, ooh, we have the World. Some of my Capricorns, here's the issue. They're at a distance from you, or you could be at a distance from them. Although this person doesn't seem to mind, King of Pentacles can definitely afford the travel. So Capricorn, you could be dealing with another Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, or someone with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placements, someone at a distance who is, hanging, might I add, because this King of Pentacles card is quite riding a rooster, and it's a thick and long rooster, so just gotta say that. Seems natural too. All right, so some of my Capricorns are more of like naturalists. You can really enjoy your lover's like pheromones, body scent. That can be like how my Capricorns tell who their partner is. Whereas like some people might be really picky about teeth. Some people might be really picky about like nails. If someone takes care of their nails, someone here might be really picky about somebody's hair. They look at the health of someone's hair. Like they don't care what someone says. They're like, is your hair healthy? Because I know, so some of my people could actually be like barbers or hairstylists, or people who have extensive knowledge about hair, and so they know like if someone has healthy hair, then they're really healthy inside. It's like, do they have the juicy fruit, do they have the good fruit? And it's like, I don't know, do they have healthy hair? Because if they have healthy hair, then it's healthy on the inside, and if they don't have healthy hair, then there's healing that needs to take place. For some of my Capricorns, there's something here about fantasizing about this person a lot before making the offer with the Knight of Pentacles. There's also an energy of standing back because you don't want to proceed, you don't want to be rejected. Let's be serious, Capricorn. You're actually pretty shy. Like if you don't feel like you have it in the bag, then you won't necessarily pursue something. So for some of my Capricorns, you're wanting to like tread slowly because you want to make sure you have it in the bag before you really pounce. So respect, Capricorn, I respect it. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Aquarius. So 6 of Swords, ooh. Got a badass bitch just bouncing on my dick, got a badass bitch just bouncing on my dick, just bouncing. Okay, some of my Aquarians, well, you guys were partying on Halloween. Whew, yeah. I feel like this is someone who has like Venus in Aquarius or Jupiter in Aquarius, I'm actually hearing. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, some of my Aquarians, you definitely got laid last night. Congratulations. Some of my Aquarians, there's an energy here of traveling, fast money, fast pace, fast way. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. If you're going my way. So someone here, something started out as a hookup Aquarius because you're non-committal or they're non-committal or you're both non-committal, but now you want to commit. So Aquarius, you might feel like that's a problem, or they might feel like that's a problem. And I don't feel like you're fully softening into this yet, Aquarius, because let's be serious, you're Aquarius, you can be quite alien and paranormal when it comes to your dealings. So sometimes when certain human emotions arise in you, Aquarius, you don't really handle them in a human way, because let's face it, you're like the least human of all the signs. So there's an energy here of handling something in your alien kind of way. And so you can actually, there can be like a disconnect or like a discomfort with the body, like a detachment from the body, Aquarius. But it's almost like it makes it so that when you are intimate with someone and you're really there, like not just there in their mind playing with them, but you're actually like, you know, 5 galaxies that way. When you're actually there, it's so intense, Aquarius. It's a whole new level, and it makes people feel something because it's not human. So something here, oh my gosh, what is that song? Well, I'm hearing Humans, which is an album by the Gorillaz. So you could like to listen to the Gorillaz or go listen to the album Humans by Gorillaz. I actually really like pole dancing to that album. It's a really fun one. Some of my Aquarians, yeah, you have options, 2 of Wands. Again, this is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Some of my Aquarians, you just can't hold back. Oof, you have tried. You have tried. 6 of Cups with the Strength card and the Justice. These people just can't keep themselves off of each other. Whoop, let me cover their naughty bits. So, yep, this is the 6 of Cups over here, and she like is clinging onto him, you know, riding him against that kitchen countertop there. Some of you guys could have done it with this person in the kitchen. Past soulmate, past, this could be like an ex. You have memories of having sex with this person in the kitchen, and outside, and both. So like you guys like to have hanky-panky in unconventional areas. Even like at the dinner table, you could like leave your meal because you just like got after it. So some of my Aquarians, there's someone here from the past that you just cannot stop thinking about. Their shadow haunts you, quite literally. I'm seeing their shadow. Oh, some of my Aquarians, you're worried that this person is with somebody else because you're not actually the person that she's on. You're the person under the table trying to creep on her life and see who she's bouncing on. So some of my Aquarians, you could actually be spying on a past like lover or someone who maybe you never really got a chance with, but you've known this person for a while, and you're spying to see like who they're hooking up with, and like little would you know they're actually not hooking up with anyone. And yeah, this is definitely the case, because even in this Justice card, he's trying to fondle her, and there's these people gossiping at the door, but she's backing away and it's not happening and their clothes are staying on. So for some of my Aquarians, you could be resisting going towards someone because there could be gossip that they've been with like one of your friends, but actually none of that's true, and it's just gossip because there's a lot of gossip here. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I also have to say for my Aquarians, some of you, there can be like mess with couples. Like some of my Aquarians can be in kind of more exploratory relationships where they are either polyamorous or they're like curious. Like they have like certain boundaries. They're like, okay, you can't sleep with someone, but you can like kiss and cuddle with people. You know, certain people in conscious communities have contracts like that or have agreements like that. However, Aquarius, this could be a connection where you're in a relationship and you and your partner are messing with another coupleship is what I'm hearing. And like you're actually falling in love more with the other person. And maybe this has been like a thing where you guys like play a lot. This is interesting because I'm not close friends with anyone who lives that kind of lifestyle. But apparently some of you guys are into that lifestyle, which, you know, whatever floats your boat, that's fine. Pisces, I'm so sorry, Pisces, this keeps coming up for you. I just keep hearing sword fighting, swordfish. Some of my Pisces really need to explore their truth because they have either this like resentment towards the feminine, which makes them like think that they're gay, but they're not really comfortable with that and fully embracing that. So they don't really know which side they lie on. They don't really know which way they go. Which way do I go? Some of my Pisces could be gay for a while and you're actually questioning. Like you might actually be finding a woman like attractive in some way because you've evolved past a state of seeing the genders of people, and you're just like in love with this person's soul, in love with this person's heart. Some of my Pisces, you know, it's the opposite. Like there's just like some confusion around sexuality, Pisces. There's some curiosity here. There's something here that needs to be ironed out, and if you're wondering why you can't solidify being in a relationship, it's because you're giving off an energy that you're confused and you don't know which way you go. And that's fine. It doesn't matter which way you go, but you really need to get to the root of which way you go. Understand maybe your trauma towards the opposite. There's something here about really doing the morning work. I'm hearing morning wood. I'm also hearing morning glory, morning glories. That's something. Oh! Some of my Pisces could be dealing with the fungus, because I think that's a type of fungus. I believe it is. I feel like I've heard it in that way. Some of my Pisces are definitely, yeah, you could be exploring with the fungus. Some of my Pisces are definitely messing around with multiple people, so be cautious there, Pisces. Be cautious. Some of my Pisces, yeah, you could be dealing with men and women. You could be dealing with everything, you know, because you see hearts, not parts. But I would just, you know, that's okay so long as you're being honest, because if your partner doesn't think that you are, like say you haven't had the conversation of exclusivity and you're like, we've only been on a few dates, so it doesn't matter if this person knows what's going on in my intimate life. But if you're going to get physical with that person, then they absolutely need to know what's going on in your intimate life because of STDs and things like that. So there's an energy here, Pisces, of really needing to take responsibility and grow up, because we have the Page of Wands with the Six of Pentacles, which is really like little d energy, because it reeks of irresponsibility and not wanting to. And this can also be someone you're dealing with, Pisces, or someone, you know, yeah, take it, you know, if the shoe fits, wear it, and if it doesn't, then this could be the person you're dealing with, so be cautious. If someone is coming on to you very curious and enthusiastic and passionately, and they're trying to kiss you on the first or the second date, and they're just like going right in, you know, I'd be cautious here, because you don't know whose bed their boots have been under. Now, some of my Pisces who are in a relationship, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world. Some of my Pisces in relationships, or who are about to be in relationships, you guys are traveling, you guys are doing it in all different new styles, you're getting to know new archetypes of yourself, you're revealing new archetypes of your partner, you guys are like shape-shifting, you're playing, like, ooh, there's just so much fun here, there's so much abundance. This is for my like really high vibrational Pisces. You guys are like really at this place of strong spiritual hygiene. It's like the river is flowing. This is like, I haven't been here yet, but it's because I know once I go, I'm gonna be there for a while. Oh my gosh. This is really gonna bother me. It's a mountain in California that a bunch of like more new age conscious people go to, Mount something. This is really going to bother me. Some of you guys could just be seeking solace in higher mountain grounds, because even the Himalayas now are showing up, or like Machu Picchu. So some of you guys have been traveling to even the pyramids. You can be traveling to higher realms, like in physical space. Some of you guys could also be slackliners, so you occupy physical space on the planet that most humans don't ever occupy. And so there are different levels of consciousness and energetic waves that are open to you and available to you. And some of you are just pilots, and so you spend a lot of time flying in that frequency in the air. I'm hearing first class. So yeah, some of you, there's just an energy of being first class, whether you're on a plane or not. If you spend time in the higher frequencies, it's kind of this exclusive space where there's not really like a password to get in. It's just like you hear them, you see them, or you don't. Now you see me, now you don't, is what I'm hearing. All right, Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Aries. Some of you can be traveling. Some people can be traveling towards you. Some of my Aries are getting justice in a situation. Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and justice. Ooh. So Aries, you went through a period where you felt like you just got an ass whooping. Like seriously, you just got your butt whooped. But because you and look, these people are laughing, 9 of Swords, they're gossiping. So people were definitely doing you dirty behind your back, but because you kept doing the work, 8 of Pentacles, and you were loyal to it, and you're balanced, and your frequency is just that on that, Hierophant, you got the contract, you got the security, you got the victory here. 6 of Wands, and they have to watch now because 6 of Wands is in the limelight. It's having some sort of platform or being a leader in front of others, leading others in some type or way. Like you help people for your career, whether you're a teacher to kids, to animals, to other adults, whether you're an influence in some way. It's like people can't fuck with this. The Hierophant with justice, and that is your justice, is you have victory in this, and the people who are talking about you are now 4 of Pentacles, probably having all sorts of things, financial things run into their life. And this was supposed to be a love reading, Page of Wands, so basically this was a bunch of people, karmically, the lovers with the Page of Wands, who have been sent your way to upgrade you, and because you denied these people, you get the upgrade and they just have to watch. But there is an energy here of envy, like this man is looking very, like, he's like menacing, but he can't stop watching. So yeah, there can be an energy of like, they just can't stop watching. The people who thought that they were like, yeah, who thought they had one over on you. Some of my Aries with the 8 of Wands here, your partner coming in for my single Aries can be somebody with the 9 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is someone that is at a distance from you. That came through also, I believe, in the Capricorn energy and Aquarius, I believe. There's actually, I think, travel in actually all 3 that I've said so far. So for some of my Aries, you could be dealing with someone that is Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces that you've met on the internet, or they see you on the internet, or you saw them on the internet, especially with the 6 of Wands and the Hierophant, the strength and the justice. You can both be leaders, you can both be influencers in some way, shape, or form. There can be an energy here of you both being a go-getter, a force to be reckoned with in your field. You know, there's something here that you have spent a lot of time disciplining yourself. You have spent over a decade doing something or doing a multitude of things, and because of this level of self-mastery and discipline, you know, justice with the Hierophant, it's that on that. You've got the receipts. Like, the receipts are there. So people can't argue with the proof. The proof is in the pudding, Aries. You are calling in a partner who also shows that. The proof is in the pudding. Ace of Swords with the Tower, 9 of Cups. I said what I said. Damn. I mean, I'm just good at what I do. Just gotta toot my own horn here, because Ace of Swords with the Tower is a revelation coming in quick. Could be during Scorpio season in November. An honest truth, Ace of Swords, this is clarity. This is the energy that I'm getting from the mountaintop here. So something, you could even meet this person traveling to a mountain, or you and this person could get married on a mountain, or you've been, something here about the mountain just keeps showing up. But with the 9 of Cups, it's your wish fulfillment, Aries. So something is coming in quickly. They're going to communicate out of nowhere, the Ace of Swords with the Tower, that you are their wish fulfillment. And there is an offer here. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, 9 of Swords. Some of my Tauruses can be very stressed. You can be having insomnia right now. You could have trouble sleeping. Your kids could have trouble sleeping. Your animals or your neighbors' pets could have trouble sleeping, and that's making you have trouble sleeping. And that is causing unnecessary anxiety, stress, or stubbornness, or stinginess, or like friction and frustration in your relationship. So Taurus, prioritize sleep the next 2 days and see how much your relationships have improved on the 3rd and 4th day. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. Give a little, I give a little, you give a little. It's like shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Let me take the microphone, let me bring you to work. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. So that's coming through, Missy Elliott. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Some of my Tauruses, you can just be single, getting your own thing. But with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles here, it's like anyone that you connect with, you're really disappointed in, because you're not really trying to connect with people seriously. You're just focusing on your money, 9 of Pentacles. All you care about is your independence. And so this can, I mean, in this energy, this guy's like going down on her and she's like busy over here, like working on something. So someone, I mean, you guys could be doing that, you know, some of my Taurans could be doing that. You're doing work while your partner is giving you some loving. And some of you this could not even be your partner. This could be a friends with benefits situation, Taurus. And with the Five of Cups, that's why there could be some disappointment here. I would say watch out, because with that Five of Cups, it does seem like the water is getting muddy. This is for my single Tauruses. Woo! King of Cups, but wow, there's emotion here. So there's disappointment because all the people that you're hooking up with, Taurus, isn't the person that you actually want to be with. The High Priestess with the King of Cups. So you touch yourself fantasizing about this person, Taurus, that you actually really care about. Meanwhile, you're screwing these other people that you don't really care about. And that's why there's disappointment here for my single Tauruses. Now, for my married Tauruses with the Ace of Swords here, you could be talking about uncomfortable, fun, comfortable truths. Some of my Tauruses could be trying to dance again. The Knight of Wands, so the Four of Swords in the reverse. Something you could have, for my couple Tauruses, you could have gone through a period where like you just didn't have sex as much. You just weren't as intimate that much. But lately, with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, you guys are getting it on like Donkey Kong. You're getting creative. You're finding new ways to entice your partner. With this Ace of Pentacles, what does that look like? You're inviting ladies, you're inviting your man in a whole new way. With that Queen of Swords, big emphasis here on dresses and skirts that have like a side slit in them. So some of my ladies, if you're wanting to go wardrobe shopping, then getting a dress or a skirt that has like a side slit, your man will find that very sexy. And yeah, you can have like some garters up under there, flash it to him at a family dinner, something fun, sing something like that. Some of my Taurans and couples might even be playing with those like vibrating panties. I just have to say it because I'm seeing it. I'm definitely seeing it here. What else for my Taurus couples? Yeah, for some of my Taurus couples, there are certain things that you want to explore here. Especially this could be like even communities, like going to certain workshops together and learning more as a couple. Spicy Taurus, I like it. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Some of my Geminis are just getting married. You're really enjoying that husband and wife. That's my wife. Seeing the John Mulaney stand-up on Netflix. Not his most recent one, but his oldest one. I think, or maybe his middle. I don't know. It's the one where he's in Chicago. We're talking about Chicago a lot. And he says, that's my wife. And it's a really good one. So maybe you guys need to go watch that. Some of my Geminis could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could also just be dealing with a big temptation. We have the devil coming out here. Some of my Geminis could be dealing with having to decide between the devil lifestyle and marriage. Some of my Geminis feel that they're at that age that they need to decide. Do they want to have a wife and kids and settle down? Do they want to just keep this, you know, all my bitches love me, all my bitches love me. And then, you know, like, do they want to keep that, I'm hearing Hugh Hefner lifestyle? Or do they want to create like an Elliot Hulse lifestyle, like traditional primal family vibes here? Yeah, Five of Swords with the Tower. Oh my gosh, Gemini, I'm so sorry. Some of my Geminis, you are really torn between, you're like, can't I have both? Why can't I have both? So some of my Geminis here, you just really want to have both. Like you want to have the person that's like wifey material, and you want to build a family with that person, and then you want to have like your mistresses or whatever hoes on the side. And it's like, it's not that the wife won't even do the things that you want to do with the hoes. It's just like you don't want to look at your wife in that kind of light, which is so controlling and manipulative. So some of my Geminis really need to like get smacked up here because you're, yeah, I'd say just get some coaching for my single Three of Cups. I can't hide this. Ooh, I can't hide it. All right, Geminis, what else? For some of my Geminis, you could be really sharp with your words, or your partner could be really sharp with your words. I would say be cautious because of the Devil and the Three of Cups and the other cards showing out. Some of my Geminis who are in a relationship, if your partner hasn't cheated yet, congratulations, you're pushing them to cheat because you're being snickery or, I don't know. I'm hearing snickering. So someone here can feel like they're being poked, they're being pushed, they're being prodded, and they're kind of pushing the other partner to cheat or to go outside of the connection because they're feeling like this connection, they're just getting lashings and they don't want to get the lashings anymore. Like they want to be seen. Like she wants to be seen. That's why she's showing these kids what's up her skirt. She wants to be seen. Okay, so For some of my Geminis in a relationship, your partner doesn't feel seen by you. And so there's something here of being more loving and showing them more appreciation so that they feel seen. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Congratulations on the new baby. Okay, so there's a baby here, Cancer. This baby could also be a business. This also could be a pet. Also could be a vehicle. This also could be a reconciliation. And so the baby is starting a new foundation. This could even be like if you're in a relationship, Cancer, and you and your partner almost broke up, but you guys are deciding to wipe the slates clean and totally start afresh. You are no longer going to play he said, she said. You're no longer going to pick and choose or have tit for tat energy here, Cancer. Seven of Swords. Okay, so there was deceit, betrayal. There was something sneaky here. With the Six of Pentacles, someone had a B-U-D-D-Y, because girl, it would be fly if you were my B-U-D-D-Y. Okay, so someone here was in a relationship, but they had like a B-U-D-D-Y on the side. Shh. See, she's in this relationship with this person, but she's whacking off this guy, and he's going shh to the camera. So this can even be like your partner. It could even just be conversation. Like it can just even be like emotionally deep conversation. But like that's getting caught with the Seven of Swords. Like this person is catching them. So some of my Cancers, you could have had serious conversations because someone got caught. See, even here, she's making out with this guy, but she's sitting on this guy's wiener. And this is the Two of Wands, a choice between two, Cancer. So some of my Cancers can also be trying to decide between two. Some of my Cancers are finding ways to get the passion flowing and be all intimate while you have the new baby on the side. There's an energy here of, you know, appreciating quickies in a new way for some of my Cancers that are parents. Ooh. And some of my Cancers, with the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you are totally dropping out that third party. See, this couple here is happy in their ship, and this guy's pushing that one out. So you could be shoving a third party out of the connection, Cancer. You're like, nope, we had you, but we figured out why we had you, and we've healed there, so we're pushing you out of the connection now. Now, this third person could even be a substance for some of my Cancers. This could be someone using a substance to kind of numb themselves and avoid intimacy in the relationship. They just kind of go to their video games, they go to their bottle, you know, they go to whatever they go to. All right, after Cancer is Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Leo. Leo. I almost forgot Leo again. Okay, Leo, we have the star. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You also could be in the limelight. You also could be healing from something. For some of my Leos, the most important medicine for healing is dance. I just spoke about this in my recent collective messages. Are we human or are we dancers? So go check out that recent collective message. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. With the Seven of Pentacles, this healing could have been taking so long. This could be healing in a relationship that you thought was never going to get healed. This could be a long-term chronic illness that you thought was never going to get healed. This could even be like a knee injury or something that you thought was never going to get healed. Well, Leo, guess what? With the Wheel of Fortune and the Star, these are two of the strongest major arcana for healing. And with all of these eclipses coming through and how thin the veil is right now, there is such a strong, strong energy for healing at this time, and you can have the healing if you do the work towards it. So Leo, make sure that you're getting enough water. Some of my Leos work on finding some sort of detox diet that works well for you, or an eating schedule that allows you to exercise intermittent fasting, because our body can only really deeply heal and regenerate. We can only really go through that deep cellular regeneration in our body, Leo, if we're not digesting food. And so it's important that our body has at minimum a 16-hour fasting window, but I really like a 20-hour fasting window. So like not eating for 20 hours, then I'll break the fast with a big meal, and then I'll eat a smaller meal at the end of the 4 hours. And then some days a week, I'll just do one meal, so then I'm fasting for like 23 hours. And it's been so miraculous for so many things with my healing. So yeah, for some of my Leos with the death here, my condolences if there is a recent loss in the family. But there also, again, could just be an ending of some illness, an ending of some cycle, some connection, some attachment to something that was holding you down, was holding you back. It was really keeping a glass ceiling over you. And now that you've kind of pushed through, you've shattered this glass, there's something here, Leo, of being able to soar to new heights and being able to attract new connections here. For some of my Leos, you've really had to fight for this. With the Seven of Wands, there's these demons that are prying her. They are holding on to her, but she's wearing white, and the white signifies purity, Leo. So there can be certain things that you are doing, and you're like, I'm pure, this isn't even aligned with what I'm doing, but it's like there's so much like of these gargoyles and goblins that are grabbing at her, that could be grabbing at you. This can be, you know, your work environment. It can even be like your own family members. It's just like one thing after another, Leo. You feel like you're just getting clawed down, but because you've persevered, Seven of Pentacles, you've been patient. Seven of Pentacles is spring seeds become summer's crops, become fall's harvest. And guess what? We're in fall, Leo. So it is harvest time for my Leos who have been really fighting through a cycle. With a Chariot here, you have that energy to win and to push through. And some of my Leos, this can even be getting a divorce, and you and your child are going away, because this is someone going away with their child. All right, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo. Ooh. Some of my Virgos, you have your eyes on someone with the Star and the Knight of Cups. This could be someone on the internet. You could also have some sort of platform, or you're just looking at someone. You are very fond of them. There's a lot of romance here. There's a lot of curiosity here. There's a lot of purity here. His hand is on her breast, but you can't see the definition of it because it's glowing and white. So for some of my Virgos, you could have a very white aura, or you could be into someone who has a very white aura. Or you could be on your way to having a white aura. The Star also has a white aura. Also, sterling silver, really powerful for this energy, this frequency. Usually I'm, you know, obsessed with gold. That's why I always keep my nails gold. And you guys, I do my nails by myself. These are my own nails. Super proud of that, with $8 nail polish. Whenever people, I don't know, people like mention certain things, I'm like, I do it myself because I'm not going to spend money on that. Just like I don't color my hair or do anything with it. So some of my Virgos, that could also be a thing. There's something about the person is natural. So some of my Virgos, you could usually see people that are in the limelight that have more fake things, you know, having like fake eyelashes or lips injected or Botox or coloring their hair, fake nails, and you're not into that. And so what you're noticing about this person is that they're all natural, and you really like that. And they could also be at a distance with the Two of Wands, could be a strong Aries with the Emperor energy here. Emperor is Emperor and Empress vibes. So Virgo, you could feel like this person embodies all four queens. For my female Virgos, you could feel like this male embodies all four kings. So someone who knows their truth and speaks their truth with conviction, clarity, integrity, like a king or a queen of swords. Someone who is passionate, they're athletic, they take care of their physical vessel, king and queen of wands. Someone who can manifest, that is very creative as well with that king and queen of wands. King and Queen of Pentacles, someone who understands and is responsible with their resources, their money. They have meaningful work. They, you know, provide for society. They have good motherly and fatherly qualities. And King and Queen of Cups, someone who is emotionally available and has some sort of emotional awareness as well. All right. Who's after Virgo? Libra. Libra. Libra, you could be having a choice when it comes to work, and that could be affecting your love. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Aries, or a Gemini, Sag, or Leo. We also have the gargoyles and goblins, my little demon card here, the Seven of Wands energy. So some of my Libras could have temptation around them. There's whispering secrets here. Some of my Libras, you're just playing with yourself. Actually, in both of these cards, and the Magician and these women are both just playing with themselves. So some of my Libras, even if you're in a relationship, you guys may not be doing the deed right now. I don't know. Or it may not be good enough that you end up just having to touch yourself after to finish yourself off. Ooh, I don't know why I'm seeing that. Some of my Libras, you can be going to the gym to take out this sexual frustration. And oh, I'm hearing the song, I can't get no satisfaction. So some of my Libras feel like you can't get no satisfaction. There's something here about not like being fully comfortable in oneself. Yeah, so we have a Knight of Pentacles energy here, which is slow and steady, Libra, but it's also an energy of like not quite, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles traditionally isn't making any moves. So it's like he has his eye on something or she has her eye on something and you fantasize about it. But as far as actually making a step towards it, the Knight of Pentacles isn't actually moving. And with the Seven of Wands, you can feel like this person is either like guarded, so that's why you're not going towards them. You could feel like they've actually blocked you. They could physically actually have you blocked if you're someone that they've dealt with in the past and you're like, no, I've changed. Just give me one more chance. So someone here is like wanting someone to unblock them so that they can get one more chance. They want to offer them something because they really want to have success with them. Oh, I see your worth now. So Libra, take whatever side you're on, but someone here wants to give someone another chance because they see their worth now. You guys, if someone didn't see their worth the first time, then they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Like, point blank, period. If you don't see somebody's worth the first time around, you don't deserve it at all. Period. Period. Like, I've photographed and observed weddings for 16 going on 17 years now. And I've seen a lot with, you know, who stays together and who doesn't. And I just have to say, if you keep trying to fight for something, when it's right, it's right. And it's not saying you won't fight, but it's just different. It's just different. So, and people can grow apart, Libra, and that's okay. And sometimes it's just best to like learn the lesson and release and know that you'll do the next person better or know that someone else will do you better. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. Some of my Scorpios are very passionate. You're passionate about an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. Some of my Scorpios can be headstrong, I'll take you on, headstrong to take on anyone. Oh my gosh, who sings that song? That's gonna bother me. I'm hearing that song though, headstrong. So some of my Scorpios, Ace of Cups, oh my gosh, with the King of Wands, woof, you are like enamored by this person or this person is enamored by you. I mean, with the Ace of Cups, there's like 10 dinglings and there's only one lady in the middle. And so some of my Scorpios, you could be going after someone who you feel like has a lot of suitors. Or you could have a lot of suitors and you're like, you know, they're all very aggressive coming after you. And so there's an energy of Five of Pentacles. You're leaving them all out in the cold. This is the card of she's like, you can look, but you can't touch. So some of my Scorpios, you can be in an energy where you're like, you guys can look, but you can't touch. And some of my Scorpios, yeah, you could be going after somebody that's in a place like that. And this is just somebody who, you know, with the lovers, they've had their heart broken. They've been stuck and troubled in love. And so they just have discernment. Kind of like a quote I shared earlier today. It's like, boys chase, men pursue. And boys who chase they get bored because chasing you get tired, but there's stamina in pursuit. And so there's something here about if you are the person who is like, you can look but you can't touch, people are like, oh, you're too picky, this, that. And it's like, no, I just want someone who has stamina, who actually wants to pursue my heart, who wants to really pursue you know, building with me. And I don't want someone who's just going to chase me, King of Wands, because of my attractiveness. So Scorpio, there can be an energy here with the Magician and the King of Wands. It's like you have a lot of power to manifest. You can create and do literally whatever you want because you believe in yourself, yes, but also because you're fully embodied. So because you're fully embodied, you know, there are people who believe in themselves, but they're not fully embodied. Like they could not walk on a slack line. They don't have a way of their body awareness. They are not mentally balanced. They're not emotionally or spiritually balanced. There's just like, you know, there's just certain things that if they're not in balance, then it's just, you're not embodied. So my Scorpios, you're dealing with people who are like, I'm embodied, I deserve you. And you're like, you want to put them through a test. I joke about this all the time. I'm like, all right, you have to play an instrument because I play an instrument. I want someone to play an instrument with me. You have to slackline because you have to have a sense of body awareness and balance within your physical self. And that's important to me. You have to know how to weightlift properly because you have to build strength. Not, you know, like I'm a firm believer in that. You have to actually read books because I read books. You have to love to dance and you have to have some sort of rhythm. You don't have to be a great dancer, but you have to have a sense of rhythm. And it's like, this may sound like a crazy criteria for dating, but to me, it's just like, no, I deserve someone that's my equal. Am I wrong for wanting my equal? No. So like, this is why I've been single for a really long time, you guys. And people look and they're like, you have to be, or she has to be with someone on the slide. No, I am single as hell because I do all of these things and I have yet to meet a man who does all of those things and can match me. And it's not me having any sort of thing. It's, I know who I am. And so I know what I deserve, period. period. And so that's how a lot of my Scorpios are, because I'm a Scorpio moon, Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio placements. But in Vedic sidereal, I'm a Jyeshta, which is like the most Scorpio of Scorpios. So, all right. That's just where my Scorpios are at. Like, if they don't match you, they can't sit at your table. They can watch, or they can hang out at the kids' table and they can listen in on the conversations. But that's just how it is, okay? So it's not anything. It's just like, don't try and go for someone who you can't match. It's just like, and if you want to go for them, then raise yourself up and get yourself on that level. So, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sag. Ooh, the Tower with the 8 of Cups. Who's walking away, Sag? Oh, I'm so lonely, oh, so lonely. I got nobody. Is that an Akon? Is that an Akon song? Ooh, but I'm also hearing, nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no, cause I got you. So, Sag, you could be leaving someone to be with someone that no one wants to see you with, but it's where your happiness actually is, and you don't care because you got them. Some of my Sagittarians, you want to make that shift, but you haven't quite yet, but Spirit, this is Spirit's sign to you that's saying, yes, take that leap of faith. Now I'm hearing in Brent when she's like, the cow jumped over the moon, the cow jumping over the moon song. Someone here could be mooing, someone here could be calling someone else a cow, someone quite literally could be a cow. Someone's like, can I trade in my heifer for a unicorn? So someone here, yeah, what is like the magical bowls? You know, like, oh, Uriz. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing runes now. And this is funny, you guys, because I literally was going to do a runes reading. The rune Uriz, it's the ox, the like old ox. And it's also like groups, but it's also like money, but like tenaciousness. It's also like big energy. But there's someone here who's like thinking that they're just a little cow, so they got with a heifer, they got with a milk cow over here, but they've really grown into themselves. And they're like, no, I'm just not a cow, like I'm a full-on Uriz. I hope I'm saying that right. It's like U-R-U-Z. But I'm also hearing Fehu, which also has the bowls on it. And that's like fire, but that's also like rapid abundance. So here's the thing, Sagittarius, and it makes sense because you're a fire sign. You can like rapidly manifest things, but then you don't quite have the foundation properly created. This can even be like connections. You can have like fire chemistry with someone, but you never really talked about the logistics of the foundation of the relationship, or like what you're really looking for, or what you're emotionally available for. And so because you just dove in, it's like you can jump out of the fire just as quick as you dove into it if you're not careful. But you can also create something really powerful here. This is like big power couple energy. This is really big like magic energy. So there's an energy of being with a partner, finding a partner that you can really blast off with. Ooh, okay. What else for my Sagittarians? Some of you this could be someone that you worked with, or someone that you want to work with, someone that you feel like you didn't give enough to in the past. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. And they look at you like a Five of Swords now, even though there was a lot of happiness. So Two of Cups with the Sun card. There's a lot of genuine love here, a lot of happiness here, Sag. This could be someone that you guys really like the same music. Like this is someone that you're like, man, I never let anyone play music because I have the best playlists. My music is always the best. But when you met this person, Sagittarius, you were like, holy crap, I actually really like their music. It's all the music I listen to, or that I used to listen to, or that I also like. And so you connected with them in that way. And with the Nine of Cups, you're like, this is a wish fulfillment because there's so many things here. Now, there's also Sagittarius who can be like spying on someone that they've had an ending with because someone with the Four of Pentacles just wasn't stable. So Sag, this can be like a right person, wrong time kind of thing. This can also be like too many people involved kind of thing. This can also be see my Sagittarius energy because there's girls fooling with girls, guys fooling with guys, and girls and guys fooling around with. So some of my Sages, you could be like fluid, and someone here could really have an issue with that with the Five of Swords. Someone here could have tried to hide that they were fluid, but with the Page of Swords, they got caught because see, she's looking through the door there. So like someone saw messages, I'm hearing whose bed have your boots been under. You could have found like lingerie or boxers from someone that you like know weren't your partners, or like you can smell something. It's like, that's not your normal smell. Like, that's just what I'm getting for some of my Sages. For some of my Sagittarians, there also can be travel here, there can be moving, there can be a new addition to the family. All right, I love you guys. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up.